Okay, guys, we're back. No delay. No delay, oh delay. Let's take a look here. So, win 5 Tavern Brawls is our quest. I think that we'll skip that. What do you guys think? You want to do an arena run or do a little ranked play? So, I'm trying to get up to Legendary. I'm right now ranked 4. And, yeah, let me tell you why this is tough when you get past 5. So there's basically on Hearthstone you got 25 to 20, and between 25 and 20, you can't lose stars. So anytime you win a match against a real person, this is all against real people. Anytime you win a match, you advance. You advance in the ranks. Now between 20 and rank 5, you get additional stars for winning streaks. A winning streak happens when you win 3 in a row. So what that means is you can go from rank 20 to rank 5 even if your deck is not winning more than 50% of the time. Since some of the time you're going to be able to get that win streak, you can advance from rank 20 to rank 5 even with a losing deck. Once you get to rank 5, they stop those winning streaks, and it makes a big difference. Plus, you're playing against everybody who's already gotten this far with you, so it's really tough. I actually think it's going to be tougher going from rank 4 to legendary, even though it's only rank 4, rank 3, rank 2, rank 1, legendary. I think it's going to take longer to get from rank 4 to legendary than it took me to get from rank 25 to 4. By the way, guys, I have a question for you. Right? So this is a question about how Twitch works. Let me see if this is up. Yeah, so we're streaming again, right? And there's no delay. So oh, what was that? There's an alarm. Sorry. My muffins. So right before I cut the poker stream, I ran an ad for 3 minutes, and I'm curious to know. Then I cut the stream altogether. So I ran the 3 minute ad, cut the stream altogether. I'm curious for any of you guys who aren't subbing and don't have Twitch Prime, does the 3 minutes cut off too? And then now you see the stream, or do you have to sit through the whole 3 minutes of commercials before the stream comes back? If you don't have ad block and you don't have Twitch Prime and you don't sub, maybe you can fill me in on how that mechanic actually works. Okay, guys, what do you think? Arena or ranked? Open to suggestions. Let's do ranked. Playing a tempo mage deck, which because of the current meta right now, the strongest deck in the meta game is mid-range shaman, and the tempo mage does pretty well against mid-range shaman. Here we are up against a druid. Usually when we're playing druids at this point, we're seeing one of 2 decks, and the most common is what's called a spell druid, where the goal is to get a big dragon out at the end, which has a spell damage +5. It's a 4/12 +5 spell damage, and then just hit me in the face with a couple of swipes and I'm dead. With a couple of direct damage spells and it's just over. Okay, so we're keeping the Frostbolt. And Tuka asking, can you see the deck list? Yeah, you can. Let me get a little picture of it. Before the next match. Thanks, Jay Laughing. Hey, you know what? It's always always a pleasure having you here, and even when we disagree, it's okay, because that's how people come to truth. I would disagree with myself from 10 years ago, and I'm sure that right now I'll disagree with my future self 10 years from now. That's how people develop and change their opinions. Healthy discourse. I'm to keep the coin here, you guys. I'll just go ahead and end the turn. Let's go ahead and greet him, squelch him. And dead money, I agree, man. I was hoping to see. I was hoping to do better tonight too. I was hoping to do better as well. Just wasn't in the cards. Huh. Well, first off, we're gonna go ahead and hit him in the face. This is an interesting one. I'm kind of thinking about maybe popping that Sorcerer's Apprentice down, and if we can keep the Sorcerer's Apprentice for a turn, then we'll pull out Barnes, or I mean the Flame Walker looks pretty good too if we can keep the Sorcerer's Apprentice. This is a tough one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could just do 8 points of face damage by Flame Walking, Coining, and Arcane Missiling it. Let's pull the Sorcerer's Apprentice and see if we can't set ourselves up for a real strong turn. I think next turn I'm going to go ahead and pull out the Barnes, and maybe we get really lucky with an Archmage or something. Hooded in, thank you very much. This beard game strong. Michelle likes it. Otherwise it's gone. Okay, so not quite the turn 4 I was hoping for, but we're gonna go ahead and get that Barnes out and see what we pull. Azure Drake, okay. So yeah, let's coin and pull and kill that Savage Combatant with an Arcane Blast. This looks like a swipe, huh? Just set ourselves up real nice for a swipe. So he plays the Nourish. Hero Power takes out the Sorcerer, is probably what we're going to see. Hooded. That sounds like a pretty good rule. Okay, so he heroes into the 1/1. Actually, all right with that. Okay, so hit him in the face for 3, and let's go ahead and get that Flame Walker out with the Arcane Missiles and the mirror image here. We've got lethal next turn if he can't come up with an answer. Gonna need a board clear, raise a free. A board clear or pumping up that 8 armor. Hooded, that was a very tough stream. That was the... oh, that's it. We win. GG, Razor Raffi. One step closer to legendary. Okay, let me grab a screenshot of our deck list here. So it's a deck called Barnes Mage, and here it is: a couple Arcane Blasts, a couple Arcane Missiles, Babbling Book, Mana Worm, 2 of those, one Mirror Image, 1 Arcane Explosion. Then we've got a Blood Mage Thalnos, 2 Cult Sorcerers, 2 Frostbolts, 2 Sorcerer's Apprentices, 2 Arcane Intellects, 2 Flame Walkers, a single Barnes, 2 Fireballs, 2 Azure Drakes, a Kabbalist's Tome, Emperor Therissian, Archmage Antonidas, Ragnaros the Firelord, and Flamestrike. So here is our deck. The dream then is to Barnes, where it summons a 1/1 copy of a random minion in your deck, Barnes into an Emperor Therissian, or Barnes into an Archmage, and follow that up with a lot of really low-cost spells to get a bunch of fireballs, or follow it up with we've got some win conditions here. There's also a couple of dangers with this deck. I mean, sometimes we're playing against fatigue decks, which are just seeking to control the board, especially when we're playing against like fatigue priests. I've lost the game before because I messed up by popping a Ragnaros Firelord where they didn't have a win condition, and then they just mind control the Ragnaros, and that was my game. I was dead. Jared, 15 months in a row, man. Nice job. And 2 final tables in the last 4 tourneys. Thanks for all the awesome knowledge in your streams. I'm really happy to hear that. 2 final tables in the last 4 tourneys. That's a pretty good run. Hayes' I'll tell you, that Secret Hunter definitely looks top tier. And if this Barnes Mage starts running into a wall, I think mid-range Shaman or Secret Hunter is probably the way to go. Maybe Dragon Warrior, but it does seem like the mid-range Shaman is just destroying the meta, which I kind of like. The Barnes Mage, I like our Tempo Mage here. It's a little bit of a spin on Tempo Mage. The only difference is that we popped in Barnes and a couple of these guys. A lot of these Tempo Mage decks don't run Flame Strike, but we used to be running Ronin here, which is a real fun card to when it actually works. So Ronin is Death Rattle, add 3 copies of Arcane Missile to your hand. It's so much burst damage if you pop down a Ronin and he dies. And the synergy with Barnes is just incredible. But the fact is, it just never happened. With Barnes, a Sorcerer's Apprentice, or with Barnes into an Emperor, we just never were able to pull that big combo off, and we just weren't winning games with Ronin. So instead, we were really weak against the mid-range Shaman decks. So we popped in this Flame Strike, and the Flame Strike just devastates them. You have a Flame Strike with a spell damage and all those little 5/5 taunts, and the real power of that mid-range Shaman is they get a bunch of totems out. And then they have a card called a Valiant something, where all their totems start getting attack damage, and it messes you up. So if you don't have a way to clear a board, and before we really didn't, apart from maybe pumping up Arcane Explosion spell damage or playing it along with Flame Waker. So we took Ronin out. We replaced him with Flame Strike. I'm actually thinking eventually we might also take out Ragnaros and replace it with another Flame Strike. Depends on how we're looking against the mid-range Shaman going forward. But we also might have to just change our deck completely and do a Secret Hunter or a mid-range Shaman. Jared, I think that you would get totally sucked into it, but it's a fun game. It's a fun game. Oh man, dead money. Uh, you know what? There are actually quite a few places in town where uh, you can find video poker with a positive EV. I'm not convinced that Nate's doing that. If I could, you know, I don't really want to contribute to his video poker adventures because I don't think I don't think he's winning. I'm gonna keep Barnes here. I really wish that I didn't just pull that Tharisin because I would have really liked to have been able to Barnes into a Thorson. So this looks like it's probably going to be a mirror match. I'm going to go ahead and save the Arcane Missile. Against the mirror match, I don't really like giving him a lot of targets. So here's how we're going to play this. So we're gonna be keeping we're gonna be keeping a lot of our hand here to try to pull this Emperor Tharisin combo. Thorson and Poker Pete. Yeah, I would probably play. I would probably play for money. Why not? Let's pull the book. Pull an Arcane Intellect. Pass the turn. So we're going to be able to win this. It's the mirror match. He's already gone through his Sorcerer's Apprentice and one of his sorcerers. We've got some options here. And this is how we're going to play it. We're going to be keeping all of our spells. Dr. Switcher says, what are your thoughts on Bitcoin? Do you see it as a viable option for poker players? Yeah. Yes, I do, man. I'm a big fan of Bitcoin. Definitely feel like I'm long on it, as long as you can be. I think it could end up being the future of money, man. Tough one. Let's pull the Drake out and pass the turn. See, here's where we're going to go ahead and play that Emperor Thaurissan, Thaurissan. We're going to have a couple of really big turns. I don't know, though. We're kind of, we might not last too long if we don't start clearing this guy's board. Yeah, I don't really see much of a... Look at that, we got him Y. Just subbing with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that sub. Guys, I think that we're going to have to clear this guy's board. I hate to do it, but we're not going to be around much longer if and we're, as it is, two fireballs away from being out of this game. It looks like too little too late for us. Yeah, we're screwed. Where did we go wrong? I mean, he started putting a lot of pressure on us early on. And we were maybe saving too much of our hand, trying to pull out that Thaurissan Emperor Thaurissan? Is that how we're saying that? Thaurissan? I don't know. Hey, by the way, why? You probably have heard the spiel before, but you're going to get some stuff. A couple of fist bump patches and a digital download link to my book Poker Tilt for being so awesome as to support the stream. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Let's get rid of the mirror image. We'll keep the Blood Mage. We'll keep the Mana Worm. I kind of like this turn one. Mana Worm, Coin, Arcane Missile. Let's do it. Well, we don't need to do it yet, right? We can save the Coin and Arcane Missile. ZSTF Unreal asking, is Blood Mage Thalanos worth crafting? I did. It has a place in a lot of different decks. We'll see how much pressure we can actually put on Slayer here. Playing some sort of priest. It doesn't look like a dragon priest. It looks like a control priest. Which is tough to play against. Usually it means that our win condition is playing our Archmage with a bunch of low-cost spells. But you know, if we can, we might be able to make this a quicker game. Monarch Black, good to see you, man. Cool Batman stamp, thank you. That was actually that was Michelle's touch. Okay, so we can't have this priest out. We're gonna have to go ahead and take him out. Yeah. And he'll resurrect him. But I mean, shoot, he's at lethal right now if he doesn't clear the board, so. He's gonna have to do something. Flash heals, back to 18. Let me see what this is going to be then. So if we throw a fireball his way, be at 11, and we arcane blast that, we'll hit him at, we'll have him down to 3. It's not enough. It's not enough. And now I gotta tell you guys, now that he has his Soul Priest out, he doesn't have a way to heal. So I am kind of thinking that maybe we pop this Mana Worm down with a Kabbalist's Tome. And maybe we can pull out a Fireball. No such luck. I don't think we have another Fireball in here. But I'm going to keep this Soul Priest right out because there's just no point in giving him back his heal. There's our Archmage. This is our win condition right now. Yeah, he has to destroy his own minion because if he doesn't, he's going to die. All right. Let's get the music on. Is that too loud, you guys?
Let the games begin.
All right, so probably another mirror match. I'll keep the arcane intellect. You know what? Why? I gotta say, I really do love our emoticons. I think we got some of the best ones. The anonymous mask, the Bitcoin, the Pirate Bay, the penguin, the gator. I think they look pretty good. There's a couple of them, and the fist bump. How can I forget the fist bump? There's a couple of them that I think that we're gonna have to change. The Dutch tilt, the pizza. The June Spew, the GG, the Michelle and the For the Win, the Bony Fish, Face Palm, and I think we'll probably keep the June. There's a couple of them though that I think that we can probably get at it. We can probably change. We'll greet you in Thralamund, squelch you. Yeah. So I guess we're gonna Arcane Intellect here. Well, you know what? Actually, let's Arcane Explosion and Arcane Missile.
What to do?
Would have been awesome if it took out the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Persuade by asking. It's pretty funny. Let's try pulling that Arcane Missile again. Right. This is looking all right. So we're playing the Cult Sorcerer, Arcane Blasting, and taking out his Mana Worm. He's just trying to go full throttle, full face. And I think he's going to run out of steam.
Let's make magic.
I hope he runs out of steam. Okay, let's get that Flame Waker Arcane Intellect out.
Sparkle.
I serve the Fire Lord.
Dodge and weave. No such luck. Oh my gosh, 2 secrets? Really, buddy? We're screwed. Ah, we're screwed.
I serve the Fire Lord.
This only works on a simple moon.
I can't really look back and see any big mistakes that we made. We just didn't win.
Flame on.
You win this
I mean, what do you think, Unreal? What do you think, Hayes? I mean, is there a time in that match where maybe we should have or could have done anything different? I don't think so. I mean, I think that he played it fine. I think I played it fine. It could have gone either way, and it went his way. Playing tough. We're playing tough competition now, you guys.
tremble before the might of the elves. You asked
That's kind of
for it.
cool. Okay, we'll keep the arcane blast and keep the Cold Sorcerer. Dump the Drake. That's kind of fun. Little mana worm turn 1.
Hello.
Interesting. Okay, change of plans. Let's pull out that babbling book. So persuade by asking, yes, you lose ground when you lose games. That's why getting to legendary is so tough, is because the closer you get, you actually start kind of getting further away. So we're probably up against a secret hunter.
So fun.
You go ahead and hit him in the face. That ice barrier actually could be the difference between winning and losing here. Let's pull out the Cult Sorcerer. Let's see. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to pull out the Mana Worm, and we're going to pull out a Mirror Image. Because usually what ends up happening is he pops down a weapon. So and then on turn 4 he has that hunter card where his secrets are free, and the weapon that he pops down keeps on increasing durability based on secrets revealing. So if we just pop out, yeah, there's that eagle horn bow, pretty much exactly what I expected him to have here. The fact that he didn't take out one of our mirror images is kind of worrisome, actually. I really would have expected him to.
Spells are fun. So fun.
Come midnight.
So he plays a Cloaked Huntress. He plays a secret. Another secret. Another secret. And he takes out one of those. So what are the secrets? There's 3 that they usually roll with. One of them is deal 2 damage to everybody. I don't think that that's the one he's playing. I think he's playing the one where
So fun.
wow. So he must be playing the one where the cat trick and the snipe. So if I play somebody here, they're gonna die. And if I cast a spell, he gets a 4/2. So we're not gonna do any of that. We're gonna just hit him in the face and pass the turn. We'll see if he takes out my mana worm with his bow. Nope. He uses a kill command on it. I'm all right with that. So we're going to lose whatever we play. We're going to have to play something eventually, though. And if we play this Kabbalist's Tome, he's going to have a 4/2. So I think the play here, let's lose the Apprentice. Pop the Cult Sorcerer down. And Arcane Blast the Huntress. And we're not going to be able to play around secrets. We're going to have to just grin and bear it. Well, that's pretty lucky.
Spells are fun. So fun.
What's up, Maverick? How's your weekend going, bud? This is when I really hope that he doesn't take out my 1/1 with his face, because we're gonna get some real good value out of this Flame Strike.
Such big teeth I have.
Sweet. Okay, let's clear his board.
So fun.
Huh. You know what? I think I'm actually going to just pop the Kindly Grandmother and play the Flame Strike rather than take out the Tiger and leave the Grandmother. I think that's probably better. So we'll have the Stranglethorn Tiger as a 5/1, and we'll have a a couple of 1/1s, and then we can play like a Flame Waker, Arcane Intellect, and if that doesn't work, we can Fire Blast. That's probably what I'm gonna do here.
So fun.
And yeah, I mean, we're running out of time, but here we go. Okay, so we Flame Waker.
Serve the Fire Lord.
You know, we could Mirror Entity. Is he gonna play something else on the next turn? Probably not if we Mirror Entity. So let's just get the Arcane Intellect out.
What to do? What to do?
All right, we've got the 2 fireballs.
Time runs out on me.
Yeah, so let's get the Arcane Missiles out.
Come, midnight.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. No, he's got lethal, right? Yeah, that's fucking lethal. Damn it. Miscounted. Well, no, I didn't. He had to be able to do that direct damage spell, so it wasn't a miscount. Gosh, and now we're back to rank 5. Gosh, it sucks, man. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. This is a really tough. It's a really tough grind.
Versus Jaina.
Another tempo mage. All right.
Oh, it is on.
That's all right. We'll keep that. Looks fine to me. That blood mage arcane explosion is going to be a nice turn 4, even turn 3 if we need it.
Cast a spell. I want to cast a spell. You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
See him play a 3/2. There we go. So now we get a blood mage coin, arcane explosion. Feel good about it. And he passes well. All right. How about an apprentice into an arcane intellect?
Someday I'll be just like you.
Huh. Well, new plan.
I serve the Fire Lord.
Time runs out on me.
Job's done. We hunger for vengeance.
They'll never know what hit 'em.
Gonna wait one turn, I guess. Wait the turn. And here we go. You know what? Maybe we wait one more turn and play that Drake first. Yeah, let's do. So that way we have 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I want to be at 9. So let's go with
I wonder.
screw it. Well, no, let's just wait. One more turn. One more turn.
Time runs out on me.
The game begins.
And it's a bad 5 drop for him to get. GG. All right. Apprentice. And we pull out one of these. One of these. One of these. Destroy that frozen minion. And we'll go ahead and freeze him. probably going to be game.
What to do? What to do?
I serve the Fire Lord.
I mean, dude, you got to come up with some way to take out that Archmage, or it's... I mean, it's already over, but... Shoot. Well, there's something. He's got a chance. Look at this, he's got a chance. It's so sick. Who's playing Yogg? I can't believe it. He had a chance, you guys. I can't believe it. Wow. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Look at this guy. He could win it with 2 fireballs. So sick.
Let's make magic.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, look at that. He's gonna fucking win it. Ah, jeez. That's so sick.
Let's make magic.
You win this time. Well played.
Fuck you, Thunder Horse. Well played. Gosh. Who the hell is still rolling with Yogg after the nerf? I mean, I was for a while. I really liked the idea of having just like a Hail Mary pass.
You asked for it.
But that's all it was. I mean, like, it was losing us just as many games as it was winning us. Yeah, me too, Maverick. Usually I just squelch. I don't know why I wasn't squelching. Fucking brutal. That hurt. That one hurt. What do we get? Nah, Sorcerer's Apprentice, not going to do anything for us. I mean, he's got to take it out, though, so there's that.
The truth is in here.
Gosh, I really need a board clear right now. Yikes.
Let's make magic. Someday I'll be just like you.
Let's try to keep these guys out.
You love my new wrist.
Put this apple on your head.
Well, that was a mistake. Supposed to have played that before you played the Crazed Alchemist.
I serve the Fire Lord.
Okay, we gotta get rid of that guy first, I guess.
Why do you call? Who dares summon me?
Um. Well, that's a tough one. Play the Azure Drake and see what we get, or play an Arcane Intellect. Maybe get something that we can take out the Doomguard. I think that we have all of our fireballs in this deck, right? So let's try that. Let's try to Arcane Intellect into a fireball. Alright. So he's coming at us for 6. What's up, Gamer Grill? Good to see you.
You are not the boss of me.
And yeah, I'm having an okay night. It's been alright.
My shield for Argus.
Gosh, I'll tell you what would be really cool is that flame strike right about now. Jeez.
What to do? What to do?
Let's make magic.
Time runs out on me.
And that's the only way that he doesn't have lethal next turn. And if he pulls a charge or any sort of direct damage, is just over.
Get it out! Get it out!
All right then. So you're saying there's a chance. Let's go for I feel like we're probably supposed to Sorcerer's Apprentice first. And that's gonna work. So we play the Vaporize.
What to do? What to do? Time runs out on me.
It's gonna be a death rattle anyway.
Time runs out on me.
Ah, that's it. Oh! Wow.
Whoops.
And he just, yeah, he just did that.
My shield for Argus.
Oh my gosh, guys, we've got a shot. We've got a shot. How about a 25%er? Oh, he messed that up pretty good. Yeah, Unreal. I'm definitely not gonna swap out Flame Strike for anything. If I swapped out anything, I'd swap out that Ragnaros. But the Flame Strike just wins us too many games against mid-range Shaman. Which, if you look at the metagame right now, ViciousSyndicate.com has some really good charts and graphs, and you know, the higher ranks above 5 are just completely dominated by mid-range Shaman right now, even after the nerf. So that Flame Strike really gets us out of trouble against those mid-range Shaman decks, and really makes it the only way that we have a chance against those decks. And actually, the Tempo Mage deck that we're playing now, It does actually pretty well against mid-range shaman, which everyone's playing. Yeah, maybe they're kilohertz. Maybe we should have just
What to do? What to do?
I don't know. Kind of like keeping the coin. This is probably the the miracle rogue, the one that just keeps on drawing and drawing and drawing. So I think coining into a cold sorcerer or a sorcerer's apprentice is wrong right here.
Runs out on me.
I mean, we got to play something, right?
Someday I'll be just like you. Let's make magic. The light protects me.
Tonight, a tale of long-lost worlds.
What do we pull?
I want to cast a spell.
Ugh.
I wonder.
Gamer girl, you have a good night. Why don't you just go ahead and fill up your board, Feruza? Just fill it. That's good. Wow.
Knowledge is power, and I know a lot.
Well, pop the Cult Sorcerer down. Ping the Squire.
I wonder.
And then we're going to be able to do 5 points with a Blood Mage coin Flame Strike. Or we just coin into the Ragnaros,
I wonder.
which is the fun play.
Let's make magic.
Runs out on me.
This document looks legally binding. Ha, this guy's toast.
Alright.
What to do? What to do? What to do? What to do? Time runs out on me.
Let's see if we can't get him to expose this a little bit. Yeah, Kilohertz. I'm not gonna play Thalnos because I need some way to get rid of this Delaran and this 5/5 Faceless Destroyer. So how this is gonna work?
The shadows beckon.
Yeah. Is now we can ping the 1/1. Play the Thalnos, play the Flame Strike, and save ourselves a turn.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
I see what you're saying though. So playing the other the 3/2.
The Brotherhood.
Wow, look at that. All right.
What to do? What to do?
I serve the Fire Lord. My fire be burned.
You know what? That was a mistake. I'm supposed to Arcane Blast the Huckster, then coin, and then Ragnaros.
Time runs out on me.
Looks like it's not gonna matter anyway. All right.
Time runs out on me.
Game. Just fucking around.
You win.
Have a good night, Maverick. We've lost like 4 stars tonight. Going the wrong way. Let's try one more. If we lose the next one, I'm done. Wait a minute. He's going the wrong way.
Versus Jane.
You asked for it.
Feel better, Maverick.
It is on.
Gotta say, that's much better. Looks much better. Ooh. And that's fun.
Mind if I roll need?
Yeah, I'll tell you, Unreal, I can't really blame it on anything except deck choice. I mean, maybe I could have made some different plays, but I think that I just think that I think this deck isn't gonna really work to get a legendary. I think I'm gonna have to switch it up to mid-range shaman or secret hunter,
What to do?
because we just have to have a good winning percentage, and this one just isn't getting over 50. What do you guys think? Take out the worm? Yeah, let's take out the worm. That guy could get out of control.
Let the pain speak to me.
All right, Renzo. Actually, I think
What to do? What to do?
Let the pain speak.
pings himself, yeah. Let's Barnes it up.
Tonight, a tale of long lost world.
What do we get? There we go. GG, Renzo. Back on the upswing. That's what we're liking. Okay, guys, last one. I'm tired. Mid-range shaman. This is what our deck is good at. Just need that flame strike. Yeah, I'll go ahead and keep the Cult Sorcerer.
Hello.
Charge rule!
There's that flame strike. I feel like this is just asking to be removed, but whatever. You know what? You can go ahead and lightning bolt him, or do whatever you're gonna do. I don't mind that exchange. That's fine.
Job's done.
Ugh. This is looking pretty good, you guys. So... So now we're going to be able to, yeah, we're just going to have such an incredible flame strike here. Not yet, though. We're waiting. We're going to go ahead and wait. Let's, ooh. What do you think about... I don't really want to fireball that 5/5 just yet.
What to do? What to do?
Let's pull the battling book and see what we pull. Ice barrier, okay. Yeah, you know what? This is how we're going to pull this out. We're going to play the Sorcerer's Apprentice. We're going to play the Kabbalist's Tome. Frost Nova, Mirror Entity, Firelands Portal. Wow. It's pretty good.
Time runs out on me.
Look at that! Look at that Firelands Portal value right here. It's just great. What do we pull? Could be worse. So he's got 7.
There is a lot at stake.
There's that Thunderbluff Valiant.
Fire Lord.
Think he's got another Valiant in there? I think he does. Nope. Another Fire Elemental. Okay.
I wonder.
Yeah, this is gonna be game now. Ooh. What do we get with Barnes?
Tonight, a tale of long lost worlds.
The Fire Lord.
We can live with that. How about a mere entity? Maybe a Frost Nova? Probably should have popped that taunt before I played those, huh? It probably would have been the thing to do. Wow. How lucky are we rolling?
Let's make magic.
On with the show.
Someday I'll be just like you.
You know what? That was a mistake. Probably shouldn't have played that Sorcerer's Apprentice. Opens ourselves up for a board clear. Looks like it's not going to matter. Mid-range Shaman. Flame Strike for the win, man. I definitely feel like if we didn't have that Flame Strike in there, we lose that game every time. I mean, the biggest problem we had with this deck, ranking up to 5, was running up into mid-range Shaman and not having a way to clear off all those totems when he throws out that Valiant and starts pumping them up. You know, one thing one trouble with a Flame Strike, though, is it only does 4, and he's got those 5/5 taunts, and the Flame Strike also won't kill that Valiant. So you have to have another way to kill the Valiant. Usually that comes with a, you know, like what we just had with a Flame Wake or Flame Strike combo. Anyway, We're gonna be right here. 3 stars at rank 5. That's all right. Lost a couple of stars today. We were at rank 4 with 1 star. So lost 3 stars. But yeah, not so shabby. I wonder what's going to happen first. I wonder if we're going to get to our golden mage first, or if we're going to get to legendary first. 130 games. What do we have to win? I think that usually it is just 5, right? So 25. I think we're going to get to our golden mage before we get to legendary. Okay, guys. That's going to be it for me and the stream. Be back tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining. Thanks also for the new subs. Really appreciate that. Yeah, good luck on the tables. Good luck on Hearthstone. I'll see you later.